In the heart of Umuokike, a quiet Igbo village surrounded by thick forest and rolling hills, the old udala tree at the village square stood tall, its gnarled branches casting long shadows. Legend had it that the tree was home to the spirits of the departed who still sought to tell their stories. Obiageli, a young widow known for her striking beauty and sharp tongue, was the only one brave, or foolish, enough to sit under the tree at night. She claimed she could hear voices. Whispers carried on the evening breeze. The villagers mocked her, dismissing her as mad, but some whispered in hushed tones about her connection to the unseen. One fateful evening, Obiageli sat beneath the tree, her wrapper pulled tightly around her as the harmattan wind whispered through the branches. The moonlight filtered through the leaves, creating eerie patterns on the ground. She closed her eyes, waiting. The whispers began, faint and indistinct. But soon, a voice emerged, deep and sorrowful. Obiageli, help me. She opened her eyes, startled. The voice belonged to Nkem, her late husband, Nkem. Is that you? She asked, her voice trembling. It is I, the voice replied. They silenced me, Obiageli. They buried me in shame, but my soul cannot rest. Tears streamed down her face. Who did this to you? The elders, Nkem's voice said, tinged with bitterness. They said I dishonored the clan. They accused me of stealing from the shrine, but it was not me. They knew the truth but feared revealing. The truth lies in the forest, where the red earth meets the river. Obiageli's heart pounded. She knew the place he spoke of, a forbidden area where no one dared to go. Before she could respond, the whispers faded, and the night grew silent. The next morning, she confronted the elders at the square. Her boldness shocked everyone. My husband spoke to me, she announced. He said you buried the truth with him. I will go to the red earth and uncover it. The elders exchanged nervous glances, but said nothing. That evening, with a lantern in hand, Obiageli made her way to the forest. The villagers followed at a distance, curiosity and fear driving them. At the spot where the red earth met the river, she began to dig. It wasn't long before her hands struck something hard. She unearthed a small clay pot, sealed tightly. When she opened it, the contents sent a gasp through the crowd. Cowries, kola nuts, and other sacred items from the shrine. The elders fell to their knees, confessing their guilt. They had framed Nkem to cover their theft. The pot was evidence of their betrayal. From that day, the whispers under the udala tree ceased, and Nkem's soul was finally at peace. Obiageli, once mocked, became a symbol of courage and justice in Umuokike. The tree stood as a reminder: the unseen always watch, and the truth cannot remain buried forever.